I was 272 by 15 years old. I was already winning shows and bodybuilding shows. Genetics does play a part in it, but it does not mean that you have to quit if you're not born genetically gifted.
Not at all.
When you drink alcohol, I never drank alcohol. I started this lifestyle at 8 years old. I never drank alcohol. I think the bone density is at a high point, a 9.8, my bone density. But we're going to do some more tests coming up here too. So we're going to get the bone density and everything again. You guys understand that I am a huge believer in the ligaments and bone density.
So this question is for Serge. What is your advice, Mike? What is your advice when it comes to lifting and nutrition for the millennial and Generation Z?
Okay, what is millennials?
85 to like 95.
So that would make them 35 years old?
30-year-olds.
30-year-olds?
Yeah, 20, 30-year-olds. So
then,
people under 30.
Okay, and then the other one is
like 96.
And what are they called?
90Z.
Z's?
Generation Z.
That's cool, like the Brad Pitt movie?
The TikTokers. So kids that grew up and already had TikTok installed on their phone, what are your advice for them?
What is my advice for these guys?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm always going to go back to nutrition. Nutrition is what gave me my size. I was 272 by 15 years old. I was already winning shows and bodybuilding shows, and it was the nutrition and it was the eating and the eating at that young age that allowed me to build that size that is hard to get when you're in your 30s and 40s. So I got it as a teenager, and so I put that size on, and so then I can just fine tune it after that. And that's one of the greatest things that I got to do. And I would recommend again.
Yeah. My little add-on, the what you guys talked about 10 minutes ago in the podcast, the tough love approach.
Ooh.
Because these kids, if a younger kid was to come work out with us and we said, that's all you can bench? You suck. You're weak.
Yeah.
That kid might go home and cry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I hope you guys understand that. Yeah, so if you didn't hear Jeffrey, he's talking about tough love. And so in our YouTubes, we do address snowflakes. And the reason why is this. Ours is more of a safe place. And so when I say snowflakes, don't get too offended. It's pretty safe here. It is. It is a lot safer and more fun than it is out in the real world. And I don't know where this approach came. Participation trophies. I don't know where that came from, because you're not going to get that in the real world. You're going to get slapped down. With all this hate that's going on in the world, I don't know why people are surprised. People don't like other people. There's tons of hate. So for our approach, it's not much different right now in the sense of all these people coming out. I knew people don't like other people. So it's an ugliness. And that's life. And so I try to take the approach of trying to be the toughest I possibly can and know where I'm going. To talk to these kids, it's tough. It is tough out there. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your path the best you possibly can, and don't fall into trending the lines. Whatever your friends are doing, if they think it's cool. I get messages and they go, hey, and this is, again, it's just for me. They go, hey, so when you drink alcohol, I never drank alcohol. I started this lifestyle at 8 years old. I never drank alcohol. So, well, when you go out with your friends, they keep going back to it. When you go out with your friends and they're all drinking, you have to drink. No, you don't. It's easy as that. No matter what age you're at, you don't need to do that. And it's such a cool thing to be the odd cat out. I would, and again, I'll go back to my childhood, is that I think the greatest thing that ever happened to me was dyslexia. When I was a kid, I thought it was the worst thing that happened to me. I thought it was the worst thing getting thrown into special classes. Didn't realize it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. It showed me that I was different. I was unique in a sense. And so it had to make me change. And instead of fitting in, I knew I was already an odd cat, which is actually a better thing in life.
Yeah, for sure.
You walk into the gym, they look at you.
Yeah.
Because you're an odd cat.
Yeah.
You stand out.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you say to the kids that feel like, well, I don't want to be standing out. I don't want to be the odd cat. I don't want to be the lone wolf. What do you talk to them and say?
Just believe in yourself, man. You're gonna create your own life. You can't let other people create it for you, what they're thinking, their opinions. Find what you love. Keep going at it. Find your goals in life and keep trying to go forward. You're gonna have bumps in the roads. Don't stop. But yeah, just believe in yourself. That's a big word for me to all my athletes I train is believe in who you are, because that's the biggest power to me is believing in yourself.
Is life easy? Easy.
No. I'm 30 and I'm still trying to find my place. So no, it's not easy at all.
It's not easy. And again, my counterpart Mona is again who came to America not speaking the language, with no help, makes herself a multimillionaire without help, without speaking the language. So again, I'm going to go back to it really comes down to the individual and knowing what they believe and how they create their lives.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps. Does that help you, Jeffrey?
That was beautiful. That was the answer.
Okay.
That was the question.
So our teasing and stuff and about snowflakes is us just going, hey, please toughen up a little bit, because if your parents didn't toughen you up, life will toughen you up. And I don't want life to make you bitter. I just want to make it tougher, make you tougher. Unlike Serge over here, who's like a wallflower.
I cry every time.
He
Yeah,
cries.
drinks on the weekends.
Cries. He drinks on the weekends.
It's my genetics.
Oh, hey, you got a quote? What is it? What do they drink?
Tequila.
Tequila. With the
Tequila,
worm.
margaritas.
Margaritas.
Yeah.
That's a girl's drink, dude. I don't even drink and I know it's a girl's drink.
That's all I drink.
That's why my girl got it, but I took a sip from
It was good, wasn't it? That's all, everywhere I go, that's all I get. You laugh
It's
at me.
bad over here, guys. It's bad over here. I think the bone density is at a high point, a 9.8, my bone density. But we're going to do some more tests coming up here too. So we're going to get the bone density and everything again. You guys understand that I am a huge believer in the ligaments and bone density is longevity. And that's why I can still tussle. I know it's a thing that's odd to people. And you're an athlete, so you understand this. Try to explain this to them. Try to explain to the people that are maybe not born genetics or farm boy strength.
Mhm.
You were talking about your dad. He's kind of like a farm boy where you lick your lips or give a look, you're getting into a tussle.
Getting to tussle, man.
So explain how, and I want them to understand that genetics does play a part in it, but it does not mean that you have to quit if you're not born genetically gifted.
Not at all. Like you said, genetics play a big part, but just because you don't have the genetics to keep you, don't mean you can't be great. You got to put in the hard work, and you might have to work a little harder, but to me, that's even better. I'd rather put in the hard work and have to bust my ass to get better than just have everything handed to me. But no, don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing, and as long as you believe in yourself, can't nothing stop you.
He said something that's repetitive in the sense of everybody says, if it's handed to you, you won't appreciate it. If you work your ass off for it, you'll savor it.
Yeah.
And that's hard work, and that's getting to a goal that
And it keeps you from being comfortable. When you're comfortable, you miss out on opportunities. You miss out on time to get better. But every day you wake up and you know you're behind, guess what? You know you got to bust your ass to be better and better every day.
no, it's not Kai grade. It looks like it, right?
Here we
What's
go.
up,
I'm
man?
waiting on that really, girl. I'm sitting here waiting on y'all to say.
Somebody's gonna say it, huh? We got a couple cool, fun stuff coming out. The workout was gonna be insane. Hey, you want to tell these guys when come on in here.
Sure.
So we brought in a little superstar cameraman. Where can they find you?
Hey, bro.
Oh, is he posing? Is he trying to pose on us?
If you're gonna shoot the best, you gotta be the best.
He believes in himself.
He's like a miniature Surge right here. What is this? He's posing on us. All right, so you're going to be cutting this together
I
and
am.
throwing this out for these guys?
You will see this before the long weekend is over, my friend.
Oh.
It's gonna be great.
It is, what is this weekend? Labor Day?
Mhm.
Okay. All right then. Everybody have a great weekend. What is today? Friday?
Friday.
Tomorrow is Saturday, which is leg day. You guys will come back.